الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الحمد لله نستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله المبعوث بين يدي الساعة داعيا إلى الله بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه ووالاه أما بعد فيا عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله وأحثكم على طاعة الله وطاعة رسوله لعلكم ترحمون قال الله تعالى في كتابه الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وأطيعوا الله والرسول لعلكم ترحمون. My dear brothers, first of all, we praise and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all His blessings. We also invoke peace and blessings upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, his companions, and all those who follow him doing good deed till the day of judgment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, "Min ash-shaytanir rajim, alladhi khalaqa al-mawta wal hayata liyabluwakum ayyukum ahsanu amala wa huwa al-azizul ghafur." It's the one who has created death and life to test you. Which one of you is better or best in his deed or in his amal or action? My dear brothers, this life is all about tests. That is why in this life we experience always two different situations or like a paradox. In this life we have up and down. In this life we have health and sickness. In this life there is wealth and poverty, or there are rich people and poor people. So in everything there is a pair of situations. That is why Allah wants to remind us that this life is about test. So He created death first, and then life. So death, according to the Quran, is a creation. الذي خلق الموت والحياة. The one who created death and life. Allah mentioned the order death first and then life. Although many people think this life starts here in this world and will end here. In fact, the vast majority of people believe so. Except, of course, the believers, the Muslims, because we are told by our Creator that this life did not start here and will not end here. Because Allah said, by way of question, كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. How do you deny Allah or God when you were dead and then He gave you life? And then He will cause you to die. And then He will bring you back to life again forever. And you will be returned to Him. So in this ayat, by way of question, Allah mentioned the stages of human life, or the journey of human life. So started with death. وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا, while you were dead. And then He gave you life. Or have you wondered why we were dead before we are alive? So this ayat also explains the definition of death and life. Why we were dead? Because once we were nothing yet physically, but spiritually we have been there from time immemorial. In fact, all human souls or arwah were created at the same time. But when we were born to this world at different times, from generation to generation. It is why on the day of judgment, when we are resurrected, we will have the same age again as we started. So death means a situation when the spirit of life or the ruh was still separate from the body. So we were in that situation once, or at the beginning, until Allah SWT picked the seed, the Duriya, from the Lord of Father. At that time, the Quran mentioned Allah called all the arwah who will be sent into the body later on. When Allah just picked the seed. So Allah said, Alastu bi Rabbikum? Am I not your Lord or your God? قالوا بلى شهدنا. And all the souls at that time replied or answered, yes, you are our Lord, our God, and we bear witness. Although the soul later will be born into this world, either in Iman or in Kufr or Shirk, either born into Muslim community or Hindu community or Buddhist community or atheist community, whatever. By the beginning, all bore witness that Allah is their Lord. And then Allah created our body in the womb of our mother. But still at that time, we are still in the state of death. And then Allah, after creating our body in the womb of mother, and then Allah breathed the spirit of life, or the ruh, into our body, and we became alive. وَأَحْيَاكُمْ, that He gave you life. That's how it is. So as death started with separation, so life started with togetherness or combination. When Allah made the soul join the body and become alive. And after a period of time, short or long, Allah will separate our soul again from the body. And He said, ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ, then He will cause you to die. He will separate our soul and the body again. But a human being, a soul, or the spirit, we never die. We stay alive until the day of judgment. What dies? Only our body, which has been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a tool so we can work with it. That is why the Prophet said, إذا مات ابن آدم انقطع عمله إلا من ثلاث صدقة جارية أو علم ينتفع به أو ولد صالح يدعو له. When a son of Adam, a human being, dies, انقطع عمله, so his actions stop. Cannot do anything anymore. Why? Because the body has been without power. The body has been dead. So we can't do anything anymore. Except three things. First, sadaqah jariyah, whatever we have given in charity in this world. But jariyah means the charity with lasting benefit. That will keep adding credit into our account, even after our death. And number two, all the knowledge we have taught people or taught to the people, if that knowledge is beneficial, the people who are taught by us can benefit from that knowledge. That also will give us, will keep giving us reward until the day of judgment. And the last and not least is waladun salih, meaning a righteous son, a pious son who always prays for his parents. So the dua of the son, the righteous son, also will benefit those who have died. That's how it is. Why? The body has been created only that we can work. That is why while we are still alive in this world, meaning with our physical body, where we don't waste any time. We are not allowed to waste any time to do a lot of good deeds, especially for the hereafter. Of course, in this world, also with our body, we work to earn a living, only for temporary benefit. But the best work is the good deed, which will be beneficial to us until the day of judgment, forever. So this is about the significance and the reality of human life. So we are here to be tested. Test by or through commandments and prohibition. Allah wants to see whether when He told us to do or commanded us to do a thing, we do it or not. When Allah forbid us to do certain thing, we stop or we stay away from it or not. That is life. So up to every individual to prepare himself for the next life. Because the life did not start here and we don't end here, but rather will end in the hereafter until we have to go under the judgment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, that's all I have to say today. Barakallahu li wa lakum fi Qur'an al-azim. ونفعل إياكم بما فيه من الآيات وذكر الحكيم وتقبل مني ومنكم تلاوته إنه السميع العليم. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات استغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وبه نستعين على أمور الدين والدين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ملك الحق المبين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صادق الوعد الأمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. لما بعد فأيها المسلمون اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. قال الله تعالى في كتابه الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. وقال تعالى إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم رضى عن الخلفاء الراشدين المهتدين سادتنا أبي بكر عمر وعثمان وعلي وعن سائر الصحابة أجمعين. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا واخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم لا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك ولا يرحمنا. اللهم انصر إخوان المسلمين في غزة. اللهم انصرهم على أعدائهم. اللهم انصر المسلمين في فلسطين. اللهم انصر على أعدائهم. اللهم دمر أعداءهم وشتت شملهم وفرق كلماتهم يا الله يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم عليك بهم إنك على كل شيء قدير. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون.